Shouldn't that trigger somebody to come to the courthouse?
No, we have nothing set up, no alarm system or nothing. It's just an internal alarm.
Push button thing's supposed to just.
Yeah, but no, if somebody breaks in this building, we'll never know until the next morning.
Well, you know what, we could, they got mats, if somebody walks across the mat.
Yeah, I don't want that. But that's,
Well, we have to install an alarm system.
No, it's here.
Huh?
With that push button thing,
Oh, it's part of that?
yeah, we
Yeah,
could,
but how do you keep people during the day from?
it's got a timer on it.
Okay, you can shut it off.
Yeah.
Times.
because I
But you're right.
Are we ready?
Yep.
have to choose which one.
Are we all on?
Oh dear, I said, well, never mind.
Are we live?
Here we go.
I got that in the mail for you.
If everyone will get started here this morning, if we could please rise and start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance. All right. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming out on this 1st of September. All right, we're going to start out with Mr. Sheriff. Good morning, Sheriff's Department. What are we after today?
So, we have two Tahoes
Okay?
that are waiting to be purchased. And Miss Becky, our matron, went out and did the contacting the local banks. And on that first page, you'll see that the lowest interest rate is through First National Bank at 3.85%. So we're asking approval to move forward with purchasing these two Tahoes from Kelly Chevrolet in Fort Wayne.
All right.
And
So-
so this is, that total number there is
Yep.
for two Tahoes and all the equipment to go into the Tahoes.
Okay. Is that 138, 259.50?
Yes, sir.
Is for two of them, and that's, and then JTN will do the,
Yes, sir.
okay. Gentlemen, do we have questions?
I'll make, that's your federal bid, so that's pretty good. So
It's two what?
it's a federal bid, so,
Yes.
Kelly, so. that's good.
Yep. For those out there, we had two bids. First National Bank, 3.85 fixed, and North Salem, 4.28 fixed. So,
There should be a third one.
Yeah, First Financial.
First Financial.
oh, First Financial's over here.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
in the email.
5.91 fixed. Yep. So, thank you. I didn't, holding it in my hand. So, so we need to start with a motion.
I'll make the motion to approve the purchase of two Tahoes.
From First National,
Yeah, from First National Bank.
All right.
I'll second that.
All right, Mr. Beck makes the motion, Commissioner Helmer seconds, I'll make it unanimous, that's 3 years, 3.85 fixed, $49,890.82 per year. For that, is there anything we need to sign at this time, Mr.?
Did you have anything you want to discuss about the charter first?
I'm sorry?
Did you have anything you want to discuss about the charter first?
No, it's already been approved.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're signing for a charger today, correct?
Got a charter lease. I didn't see that recorded in the minutes yet, but that may be in those most recent.
No, it was in there.
Let's say it was in last meeting we were here.
They
haven't approved the minutes yet, so it's not gonna be online.
sounds good.
Yeah, we'll do that here in just a little bit.
Just need one signature down there and a date. That's the.
We get done with that, you have one other
Yes.
need to discuss?
Yes, please.
Yep, and then we have Jim, they want to discuss with the sheriff. So we have two more items.
And we are discussing, Austin's gonna look for a resolution template to use for the three of you to sign, giving one of you sole authority to sign lease docs.
My question for that is, in the past, it's always just been one. In the last,
We've always had, as far as I have seen, we've always had
Yeah,
Donna
yeah.
Howard.
When it was Donna,
I didn't,
and the reason I ask is because Donna would always come to the feed mill to
gotcha.
sign all the documents, so.
I asked that question, I thought, well, we can put together a resolution for that pretty easy.
Whatever works the easiest for you.
Yeah, we didn't have a template for that resolution, so we're gonna find one in Austin.
You guys have done one before, but it's just within dot only.
Yeah.
Do not involve other.
Passing everything down to the left. What's the time frame of these? Any ideas?
I do know one is on the ground in Fort Wayne and the other one is expected to be there, so it's probably there by now.
I'm gonna put my pile right there, Nathan, that way you can double check everything.
Yep.
And I need to initial at the bottom, correct?
So, if you want to, yeah,
Yep.
that's fine. I don't throw that about it too much.
Exciting stuff to start out the meeting.
Well, you get your signature formed up, I guess.
That's right.
Plenty of it. Did you want me to, if you were dropping by the office, check it out?
You can give it to Becky if that's okay.
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna be
Yeah,
here for a
right,
minute.
yep.
Golden?
I believe so.
All right.
Sure got that
Thank you, sir.
over here. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, second thing we have,
Everybody have a copy of that?
yep,
Yes. Yeah, I got it.
so we have a employee that is requesting extended FMLA. Is that how that,
I don't believe they're requesting FMLA.
Leave of absence.
oh, you're requesting an extended leave
They're
of
on
absence?
FMLA right now that it expires this week.
Okay,
So
and,
they have submitted a letter requesting an extended leave of absence.
okay, with a date not determined yet?
Correct.
Okay, and your thoughts?
This is the second time this employee has been through this year. So, I'll move that we,
Well, I mean, my opinion is, we don't understand any of the circumstances or nothing.
I
We're
can
relying
tell
on you to,
that we are building or using a lot of overtime to continue to cover this position.
okay? All right. It says, see attached doctor's note. What does the doctor's note?
I do not have a copy of the doctor's note.
Okay.
It's not provided that.
Gentlemen, questions?
I'll make a motion to deny until we get the doctor's note.
Okay. Commissioner Helmer makes a motion to deny until we get a doctor's note.
Doctors.
Yeah, I'm
Okay, do we have a second?
Second.
Andy seconds that. All right, I'll make that unanimous,
So you want us to come back to the next meeting with the doctor's note?
if there is one.
Okay,
I know there's lots of things that we can't discuss
I understand.
openly, so,
I understand.
because of protection, so. But yep, does that sound
Yeah.
good with that?
Yeah, they come back, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll come back in
Okay.
2 weeks.
All right.
And if there is a doctor's note, absolutely.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Tom. While we're with the sheriff, got a call over the weekend. Kelsey, you were wanting to say a few words. I'd like to make a motion that we add Kelsey Kaufman to our agenda with the sheriff department. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay. And Beth Newton, yep, Beth Newton Watson, sorry. I didn't know you snuck in after, didn't you? You're good. All right, what are you wanting to discuss?
We're going to discuss the section 287G of the Immigration and Naturalization Act.
Did you say 2A?
287G.
287G.
Yes. And we and 82 other citizens have signed a letter to the sheriff expressing some concerns. The 287G allows partnerships between ICE, the immigration, and, I forgot what the rest of it is, but we all know what ICE is.
Yeah.
And so we wrote this letter, and as I said, 82 other people signed it. And it's not very long, Beth.
No, I'd like to introduce myself first.
Yes, please, yeah.
Beth Newton Watson, I'm a philosopher's daughter, social worker to the world, Ann Newton's daughter. Harriet Watson painted the utility building outside the Rochdale Elementary School. Married to somebody who works with some of these people over here, who will remain nameless. Pretty much a lifetime member of Putnam County, and thankful for this moment. I'm going to read this with my preacher's voice. I'm a retired United Methodist, mostly hospital chaplain, although sometime at DePaul. This is an open letter requesting local law enforcement agencies in Putnam County, Indiana, to decline any formal enforcement partnership with Immigration and Customs Enforcement under Section 287G of the Immigration and Nationality Act. We, the undersigned residents of Putnam County, several of whom are here, are writing to express our gratitude for the professionalism, integrity, and dedication consistently demonstrated by the Putnam County Sheriff's Office and our other local law enforcement agencies. We are grateful for your commitment to public safety and procedural fairness in our county, and we appreciate the sense of security that comes from having local officers who know us, our neighborhoods, and our values. Putnam County is blessed with a rich and diverse community. Many of our immigrant neighbors have lived here for decades as friends, co-workers, classmates, and often as members of our own families. Others are more recent arrivals, contributing in countless ways, repairing our roads, laying new fiber cable, helping with harvests, caring for our children, and more. We also welcome and support the hundreds of international students who attend DePaul University, nearly 20% of the student body. If international students fear to come to Putnam County, DePaul's ability to sustain both its programs and its local workforce would be undermined. In recent months, reports about the conduct of some ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement officials have been deeply troubling, with some officers operating without uniforms or identifying insignia, wearing improvised masks, and refusing to show identification or even arrest warrants when requested. This stands in sharp contrast to the professionalism we have come to expect from our Sheriff's Department and our local police. We're also concerned by the prospect that ICE would train any of our local law enforcement officers. We believe our Sheriff's Department and local police forces should be setting the example, drawing on local priorities, values, and accountability, not taking instruction from an agency whose approach too often clashes with the professional, community-oriented policing we have come to respect. Perhaps most importantly, we value the principle of local law enforcement that has been the norm in our nation for generations. We believe in policing that is rooted in the community, responsive to its people, and independent of centralized political authority. The creation of a heavily funded, nationalized enforcement force accountable to a single elected official who has never set foot in our community, regardless of who that person is, poses long-term risks to the freedoms and checks and balances that Americans of all political perspectives hold dear. It is in light of these shared values that we respectfully urge you not to enter into any formal enforcement partnership with Immigration and Customs Enforcement under Section 287 of the Immigration and Nationality Act. And we know if such a thing happens, it will have an impact for the commissioners. Do we have a copy for them?
We do.
We do.
And,
That's all I have to
the
do.
commission is that, Jim says that he thinks, Jim Henry says he thinks that if the sheriff's department alone, that the sheriff alone, can make this decision, so we're not sure if the commissioners would be involved at all.
So basically, the sheriff position is elected, which means the commissioners basically have no jurisdiction over the sheriff. So,
We
Yep.
wanted to make a little
Legally.
of it, legally, yes.
Yes, legally, correct.
And,
all right.
any
So, all right.
Thank you.
Sheriff, good? Everybody good?
Thank you.
Thank you very kindly. Appreciate it. All right. Mr. Don Sesser, you have a PETA BOA board approval? All right, so we have, I respectfully submit the following people to the County PETA BOA board for 2025. Don Maladado, Assessor, Automatic. Jason Hartman, Democrat, County Resident. Virginia Whipple, Republican, required out of county level 3. So, Beth Hinkle, Democrat, out of county level 2. Lisa Sink, a Republican, county resident, and Alexandra Mulringer, I think, something to that effect, of an unknown party affiliation. Okay, and this lasts for how long?
It's for a year.
This is a 1 year? Okay. Gentlemen, do you have any questions about this?
No.
No?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Commissioner Helmer makes a motion to approve, and I will second that.
Unanimous.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add? No? Thank you, sir. All right, Chris Miller, Daughters of American Resolution banner.
Yes,
Hi,
hello, before.
come on up.
I will. Before we did all the construction on 231, you allowed us to have a banner and that said Constitution Week. Constitution Week is coming up, September the 17th through the 23rd. And we were able to place a banner out in front of the Doughboy. And I'm requesting that we be allowed to do that again this year, if we can. And I also have a proclamation for you to sign for Constitution Week,
Okay.
okay?
All right. Gentlemen, do you have any questions on this?
No.
This will take a motion
Appreciate
to,
it.
Thank you.
in order for them to put the sign out.
I'll make the motion to be able to hang their sign.
Okay?
I'll second that.
All right. And I will make that unanimous.
Thank you. We also are going to be visiting the fifth graders here in the county. All fifth graders in the county will be getting a Constitution book and a little kit of goodies from us that we're going to be visiting all the classrooms, so.
All right, so we got the banner out front, then also I'll make a motion that the week of September 17th,
Through the 23rd.
we proclaim Constitution Week in Putnam County.
Second.
All right, seconds? Whereas September 17th, 2025 marks the 238th anniversary of the drafting of the Constitution of the United States of America by the Constitutional Convention. And whereas it is fitting and proper to accord official recognition to this magnificent document and its memorable anniversary, and to the patriotic celebrations which will commemorate the occasion. And whereas Public Law 915 guarantees the issuing of proclamation each year by the President of the United States of America, designated September 17th through 23rd as Constitution Week. So now therefore, we insert Putnam County Commissioners, or is that what goes in there?
Yes,
Or what,
yes. Oh, actually, I think what goes here is,
what goes there?
yes, that's,
Putnam County?
Putnam County Commissioners, yes, sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in us as county commissioners, the county of Putnam do hereby proclaim the week of September 17th through 23rd as Constitution Week.
And if we could get a picture with you gentlemen so that we can
Absolutely.
put this in the paper. I have some ladies that were, come with me. Come on up, ladies.
Where are you going?
He'll scoot in here behind you.
shine.
You're fine.
We got Mr. Chu taking the picture?
Mr. Chu's gonna take our picture. Thank you, thank you. Jason, appreciate that. Thank you, gentlemen.
You're welcome.
Scoot up, there you go. Thank you, ladies.
I'll stay here and just a minute.
Sounds good. All right. Not the chief. You didn't stay at Holiday Inn Express last night either? Got it?
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much, appreciate you. Clint, Mr. Highway.
Yeah,
How are you this morning, sir?
I'm doing very well, and yourself?
We are doing good.
Awesome.
What you got for us?
Oh, let's see, first and foremost, I would like to report that Kitely Road is now paved.
All right,
So, got that done last week.
that's a positive.
So rename
That's what
the
we're-
road Jared Ball.
That's what they're waiting for.
Did we ever get the email
No,
from the mayor's office?
no, sir.
For the love. I am sending a message again as we speak.
It looks great though, I will say that.
I did have them send the hot mix bill directly to them, so she should be getting a bill this week.
Possibly.
Okay, keep going.
All right, Bridge 152, on Devil's Backbone Road. I did receive the repair plans from Kurtzel and Barker, and they are ready to be sent out for quotes.
Okay,
So, looking forward to getting those quotes and seeing what the price is gonna be for the repairs on that, structure. Bridge 154, the one-lane bridge off of Airport Road. We're working on design proposals from two different, firms with that. HWC and United are putting together, design proposals for us.
yep. Did you give a date or anything when those should be back?
We,
Or do they have any estimations?
I have them, we need to review them.
yeah,
You what?
I have them, we need to.
Oh, you already have
review
them back. All right, cool, that was fast. All right, good.
Bridge 191, on 1000 South Cloverdale Township, is due to start, construction on the 10th of this month. They will start the tear down process on the, floor, and, construction hopefully will begin on the 15th.
Okay.
Bridge 123, on the cement plant road is be the southernmost bridge on that road before you get to the curve by the DNR parking lot. That's due to start, again, probably within, last I knew, probably within the week or within 2 weeks. So that'll be very soon.
Then it's gonna be bam, 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 right?
Yeah,
All
it'll-
three. Yep.
They projected it would take approximately 10 days per structure.
Okay.
So as soon as they get that rolling, hopefully it will take only 10 days per structure, so. Obviously depending on weather and that type of stuff, but, so I think that's about all we have.
Are we doing vegetation? Did I see the vegetation truck out running around?
Yep, doing vegetation spray, that started last week. I, made a map of all the hot spots, so to speak, so
Okay.
get that taken care of.
They were even doing it on Saturday.
Yep, got all the mowers out,
Yeah, I was gonna say it was Saturday.
so,
There's
Yeah.
a gentleman that rides in the back of that truck, he has to hold on, because that driver, he whips it. I mean, that boy, he was a holding on now, let me
yeah,
tell you.
yeah.
Shoot.
But other than just the normal, activities, that's, the bridges are the main thing, just
Okay.
patching,
Are
brushing.
we completely done with asphalt for the year?
I hope to do 1200 north as soon as the NDOT detours is finished.
Okay.
So we should be able to get asphalt clear up to November.
Okay.
So if the weather holds, I don't see a reason why we can't get that done.
Okay. And we're completely done with chipping and sealing?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All right, gentlemen, any questions for him?
Appreciate it.
What do you think, Robin, turnaround for those two quotes.
We need to have a meeting with you guys.
Yep.
You had scheduled, the 9th for the roads,
Yep,
so can we discuss them that day also?
we can. Okay, so September 9th,
Yes.
everybody good with that? What time do we need to have that?
That's my anniversary.
You said that was the best day for you.
What time do you want to have this meeting?
Huh? We start at 7, so you tell us.
That's fine with me.
Tom?
Oh, but that interrupts your breakfast.
Huh? Well, how about we do 8 o'clock?
All right.
Well, it's an open meeting to the public, so
Are we gonna have it at the county highway garage?
September 9th, Tuesday,
Public meeting's gotta be live streamed.
so.
Well, so we'll have it here.
All right, we're having it here, 8 o'clock, Tuesday, September 9th. And we're going to talk about two things. Correct?
Yes.
Roads for 2026 and bridge plans for, yeah, forgot it already, 154?
154.
Yeah, 154. Okay. Everybody have it in their calendars? Jim, Christina, good? Okay.
9, 8 a.m.
Yep, 9, 8 a.m. Got it. All right, what else you got? Is that about it?
I think that, we're cleared out. I think we're done.
All right. Moving on, thank you very much. We have an agreement in front of us for Lockmuir, wanting to use our GIS data. We had one of these a few weeks ago. I do not see anywhere it talks about the price. Is this a freebie? Have you seen this, Jim?
I mean, if I haven't, but I may assume it's one. It's a standard, they're standard.
But don't we usually have a couple $100 or something's attached, or in the past, and maybe that's a different type of agreement. I'm assuming they have some kind of project with I think it's with the city or something they want to use.
Yeah, sewer project.
Yeah, sewer project.
If you guys want to move on, I'll look at it real quick.
Check it out. All right, moving on. Gentlemen in front of us, we'll come back to that. We have our first shot at the 2026 holiday schedule. In front of you, New Year's Day, Martin Luther King, Good Friday, Primary Election Day, Memorial Day, Juneteenth, Independence, Labor, Columbus, Election, Veterans. Thanksgiving is a Thursday, Friday, because the employees years ago decided to give up President's Day to get the Friday off after Thanksgiving. Close at noon, the 23rd of December. Be closed Thursday and Friday for Christmas Eve and Christmas, and December 31st on a Thursday for New Year's Eve. So I have not verified any of these dates. I'm assuming you guys have.
And I will verify your dates are correct. It's the same schedule you have for this year, except for adding election days.
Okay. Do you have any questions on this, gentlemen?
Make a motion to approve it.
Second.
Commissioner Helmer makes a motion to approve the 2026 holiday schedule. Commissioner Beck seconds. I will make that unanimous. All right. We have minutes. August the 18th.
Make a motion to approve.
Anybody have any additions or deletions? All
I'll make a motion to approve.
right, Commissioner Helmer makes a motion to approve. I will second that.
Unanimous.
All right, we'll sign that in the packet here in a little bit with the other stuff. Under claims. I only had one piece of mail. I don't know if anybody else had any mail.
Yeah, I have mine.
Yep.
Yep,
So do we all get the same letter?
I believe so.
Solar Farm? Okay. All right.
I got a question on the claims.
Yes, sir. What you got?
It'd be the big commissioner claims report on page 11.
The big one, what's the
I
date
don't
of
know,
it?
it's the thickest one of all of them.
9/2? That would be today's.
Anyway,
What
on
page?
page 11, it's the 4,200 environmental violation fines. So did we get fined by the environmental violation for $11,000? Or what is that?
Oh, Brian, it's a health department. It says health department environmental violation fines, 4,200. And under health department miscellaneous services, it says Data Gen Incorporated, $11,000.
That's just paying out part of the community health assessment money that we owe them. It wasn't a fine, no, it's fines that we bring in, that's what goes into 4,200.
Okay, all right.
Okay. But then down below, there's also another one to Data Gen for 11,000
Yeah,
under health department vaccine. So we owe them 22,000, we just had to pay it out of two different, we had to pay it out of two different places.
Yep.
Yep, yep. Okay. Moving on to old business, Jim, or you want to circle back?
Should find out this contract. Go ahead with old business, that's fine.
Go ahead with what?
Old business, that's fine.
Okay. Tom, do you have any old business?
I was going to Beyond Homeless.
Yep.
Did talk to Jamie, talked to France about getting an application down there for opioid settlement money.
Okay,
So he's just done that. I haven't heard anything more.
okay. We have not made any decisions on that. They have asked for some more funding because they're short. So do we want to hold off to, or do we want to, what do you want to do?
well, I think since other counties have people come into ours, I think that some of these surrounding counties need to pay into it too, which they're not doing.
You're correct. I do not disagree with that.
I mean,
The thing of it is we need to alert, the counties around us that this is going on. Because I'm fairly certain they don't have a clue. So, do we want to talk to the commissioners? The end of this month, we have a conference coming up where we'll have all the commissioners together. We can
it'd be fine.
get with the counties
Because
around us and
What is it, Hendricks, Owen?
Hendricks, Montgomery, Owen, and Park. The homeless, Beyond Homeless is supposed to get us a list of, not of the people, of course, but
Right.
of the where they're from. So we can get demographics of what counties, because about 30% of the folks they are helping come from outside of Putnam County. So that's why we're looking to go talk to the other counties around to see about some help with their funding. Because they have a program that's completely being cut. And then other donations that are down. Okay, so we'll work on that. Next on our old business is food and beverage tax for the county. Our state legislators have, over the last few years, determined that they want counties to do all they can for themselves to raise money to fix roads and bridges. This commissioner may not exactly agree with all of that, considering we are one of the top third in the nation of paying fuel tax. But that's neither here nor there. So they told us to look outside the box, to look at funding roads and bridges. From my understanding of where I've talked to people on that, food and beverage tax is one of those reasons, or one of those ways that you can work outside the box to generate revenue. So I'm not saying that this is something that we should do. All I'm saying is we were told by our legislators to look outside the box. So here we are looking outside the box. Food and beverage taxes may not be, well, the word tax is not word that nobody likes anyway. But I know there, years ago, there was a big stinking building, Lucas Oil Stadium, with the food and beverage tax. So that's the one that always comes to everyone's mind when you say that word. But this is another avenue. This would be a county-wide, including the restaurants in the city. So I just wanted to put it on the agenda, have discussions. Not saying that this is something we're gonna do, but we need to have open talks.
Should we just try to come up with a meeting date and have people show up?
Well, yes, I agree with that. The other thing is, I think we need to find somebody who knows more about this subject than just random phone calls that can explain it, how it works, so we can get more information, you know. How does the tax get collected? How does it get funneled over to the auditor's office to be funneled? And the other part of that is, if this is something that in the future goes through, we need to make sure, like we did with the wheel tax, that this money goes directly for roads and bridges and nothing else. Because it can be used for a lot of different uses. But if we're going to stay on this path of trying to not be one of the worst counties in the state for bridges, then we need to look at all the avenues. So I will look.
And the maximum rate we could raise it to just be 2%, right?
Well, that's some of the things, I've heard different numbers. We'll circle back around to, we have a conference coming up at the end of the month, and this is on my agenda list, that we can find some people who are experts and figure out. Unfortunately, when you say the word expert, that usually comes with the word money attached to it. So we'll try to work around that as much as we can to get the information. So, but I wanted to put it on there. I know we've talked about it just in the past, but I think we need to get seriously to look at it. The other part of that is, I do not know what percentage of people come from in the county or out of the county at the local restaurants and diners and all that, fast food joints. So it's a way to. The other thing that we could also do, as I said on the Convention and Visitors Bureau Board, is the innkeeper's tax that is collected. That's another way that some counties have used that, have upped that percentage, and used that money to work on roads and bridges. So that's another avenue. That's something that, I believe that. No, but I think there's a new, I think the legislators a few years back made a different, they changed it, that you can use for other things. But we have not raised it since it was inset, that's not the proper terminology, but anyway, since it was set, so we have never raised that tax, but there's just another avenue. All right, enough of that dead horse. Moving on to other old bit,
I got something else.
what you got, Andy?
Yeah, we talked about it the last meeting on the road going north out of Roachdale, to post that at 35
Oh,
mile
yes.
an hour.
Yep.
I looked that up, we're gonna do that, you have to do a study, because it's right now, it's posted, if it's not posted anything, it's 45. If you deviate from that, and you can, it's just like what we did with Heritage Drive, you have to do,
So you mean we have to pay somebody to do a road study? Is that what that means?
well, I think last time, Mike Ricketts and I worked with Bliss, because I think he and I, like, we.
You think Bliss, that's part of our package of
I
insurance?
think it's something I can check with him about, yeah.
Okay.
So since it's
So
already
what they-
posted, then we can't lower it, then, is that what you're saying?
What's the post-
Well, I mean, we lowered the one on the Stone Quarry Road to
But I
35.
think it was in in our ordinance, it says all these roads are 45 unless it's one of these.
Okay.
I went and looked at those lists, and 250 East was not one of those.
Okay,
So there's some in each township, but those, over the years, what's happened is those were made as an exception to the ordinance because somebody did a study or somebody, that they checked it out, and that's where they got to that. So while it said that they're all 45,
And you want to lower it to 35, correct? Or 30?
35.
35, yeah.
I did Manhattan Road years ago, working with the engineer, and it's an average, you get out there what radar, it's an average of what their speed is, and there's a thing to do it, so it's,
Well, if that's the case, Manhattan Road should be like 65.
no, this is coming in Lawndale.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I think one of the things that came up with the Heritage Drive is we were able to determine this as being a urban area because of the
Number of houses.
And, you know, so therefore, it had different rules that apply to it. But, you know, we can check, like I said, Commissioner Beck says since we got this morning, and I remember I looked it up, but I just hadn't on it. So I'll talk with Liz on that.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Andy?
No.
Okay. You want to circle back or not?
Yeah, I sent a text and email to Lisa and Brian at the GIS office just to see. The only thing I could think is, because usually, yeah, it's much.
You want to hold, it's way more information than what that one
Christina did send it
has.
to me.
I'm assuming Lockmiller submitted it.
Yeah, I've got an email.
Well, you want to hold off on it
I think that probably, I don't, there was no.
until the next meeting? See if we get more information.
They sent this the 18th of August. They're waiting on you guys. The last meeting was the 18th.
Correct.
They sent this the afternoon of that, so I don't know if they're waiting, or actually that morning, but we were going to we didn't get it until then. I guess you go ahead and make a motion to approve, and I mean, because it is for the city of Greencastle, but I'd sort of like to go through it with Lisa and, I think make a motion to approve it, you know, and on GIS and.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will make a motion that we enter into an agreement between Putnam County and the Lockmiller Group of Indianapolis for some limited use of GIS. Information that may be used by Lockmiller for the City of Greencastle Stormwater Study. And I will make that motion condition on approval from GIS and the county attorney. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay. Andy,
Unanimous.
do we sign this one or does it matter? Good. Okay. I'll put it in the pile. All right. Okay, let's talk about one of our favorite ongoing long-term subjects, shall we? Let's talk about the health department. We have officially received all four of the appraisals. We have a ballpark number of renovations to both the buildings. For those that don't know, we're looking at the old restaurant to the north and Dr. Macy's office to the south. Trying to figure out which one is the best option. I've talked to the bank. One of the things, the building to the south currently has a mortgage on it that we talked about with the hospital, maybe assuming that mortgage. It is at a lower interest rate down in the 3s. Upon further review, in order to assume that mortgage, it also has a balloon payment at the end. In order to assume that mortgage, we have to buy down, or we have to buy up the rate, however you want to say it, at a cost of $40,000. By the time you do that, it's a wash. It doesn't matter. So to me, assuming that mortgage is out the window. We start from scratch, and you just get a mortgage for each one. So I have most of everything on a sheet of paper, on one sheet. I would like to get together with the council and the commissioners, schedule an executive session to discuss it, go through all the details, and then right after that, we will have a open meeting to make a decision. The executive session, I'd like to have the commissioners, the council, a representative of the health department and the health board there, so we can go through all of it and figure out which option is the best for us, so we can move on with this project. So, let's talk about dates, council. You're one of 7. We talked about, when is your council meeting, the 16th, right? So, we're talking about the week,
Well, can we do it then?
the week of the 8th, but do we want to do it that night? Yeah. Do we want to wait that long? Or is that good? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, we've been dealing with this for a year now. What's another week or two?
Well, we know we'll have everybody there.
Yep.
I mean,
So that would be the 16th. Christina, I need your guidance on this, please. I said please.
well, that would give us enough time to advertise. We couldn't have it next week, right?
So
You know, usually 48
it's 48 hours.
Oh, okay.
How would that work? Council meeting starts at 6:30? So would you do,
We discussed at least an hour of discussion.
we have a minimum of an hour of discussion.
Or more.
Yeah. So would you start at 5:30 or would you start after? I'm asking for suggestions. I'm just throwing out words.
You're looking at it with at least an hour of discussion. Their meeting starts at 6:30, so you need to start before 5:30.
Okay. 5? Think you can get everyone there at 5?
Probably not, because some of them are off work yet, or they're just getting off work.
Okay.
Or 7:30?
I don't know where our agenda like, proceeding. And we put it together. That's the second. It'll be less than an hour.
Is it too much to do all that in one night? No?
7:15, 7:30?
So it starts at 6:30 is when the council meeting, right?
From what I recall, there's not any hot topics on it.
So we'll just schedule it for 7:15? Schedule the health department for 7:15? Yep, an executive with a regular meeting after?
So we do executive and then a special.
Yes. Brian, you think that's doable for you folks?
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Okay. And will you let the health board please know?
For sure.
Okay. All right, so we're good? So we're going to schedule a 7:15, an executive session, which is not open to the public. And then after that, we will have a joint meeting immediately following.
I can't say that, I have to give you a time.
Huh?
You have to give a time, you can't say immediately following. So
Okay.
I'd say 8:30.
8:30,
Don't do it that way.
8:15.
Yeah, do it earlier, that was, you can always start late, just can't start early.
Okay, 8:15. Is all that clear as mud, everyone? For those of you that don't know, we're looking for a new home for the health department. So, it's been ongoing for a while, and we,
7:15 for the executive,
correct,
8:15 for the open.
for the open, yep. So there'll be a 6:30 open, 7:15 executive, 8:15 open.
Are you gonna have pop?
Tomato, tomato.
Are you gonna have refreshments for
We-
everyone?
You never know, we might. We'll have some gluten-free brownies. That'll bring everyone in. All right, so we're good there? All right, we had another annex meeting last Friday. We are really, really close to setting our GMP, is that what it's called? Guaranteed maximum price. We have a meeting in, well, when is that meeting? 12th of September. We will go through finishing touches of carpet, tile, things like that to help set that final price. Then once we get that final price, then we'll set up another joint meeting between the council and the commissioners to discuss all the money and the finances and hopefully figure this train out. Okay? Phew.
Right back on the Lockmore thing.
Yep.
Lisa said usually those go to WTH first, and then WTH sends it. They probably coordinate with like Lockmore to see exactly the things that they need, so
Okay?
I'm gonna probably have her go ahead and send that to, I'm almost have Christina hold on to it until, we find out some more on it.
Okay. Sounds good. I think, you have any old business, Jim?
I don't think so, the road was the only thing. Jim Nicholas. We talked about the bidding requirements on the supplies for 4 years, that was a question been asked. So I think it came up about the gas.
Yes. About the, yes, let's talk, yeah.
Have you got any
You
more
found
on
any information out on that?
4 years ago.
On the fuel tanks?
Okay.
But
Still
but
waiting
it
on
also says the information.
They haven't got with
She
you yet.
said we don't have the money, the council said we don't have the money to appropriate.
Haven't got any firm numbers.
It's kind of,
So it sounds like if we enter into an agreement for fuel and fuel tanks, it can only be for 4 years. Okay, so the question is, if Keystone,
Or whoever, I guess, right?
correct, whoever, I'm not, that's just who we were talking to. But we're still have to, do we have to like bid that out again?
it's,
So we'd have to bid that out again, but it would be fuel including tanks, right?
I think so.
Okay,
I don't know, I'm not probably talk to Columbia.
okay.
about it,
If
but
you,
I should be-
if you two could chat,
Yeah.
well, because we need to figure this out sooner or later, before we have an underground leak and
Then
we're totally hosed. Yeah, absolutely, Andy. So, all right, anyone in the audience have anything else to add? Good times. I just want to make a note, it is 10 till 10. This is like record breaking. This is rocking. It's awesome. Motion to adjourn.
second.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great week.